Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nidrayam bodhaye chittam vikshiptam shamayit punaha. पक्षद्वय परित्यागे संप्राप्ते नैव चालयेत. Every seeker has this common problem. If the mind is kept quiet, it enters sleep. We know only two conditions of our mind. Either it is agitated or it is going to sleep. Here the teacher says, Nidrayam bodhaye chittam. And therefore, anything which is done mechanically, the mind goes to sleep. You must have experience also. Many seekers, when they do the japa, in that japa doing after some time, when they sleep, they themselves don't know. See? So, to get out of this sleep aspect while doing your sadhana, do not repeat the same thing every day mechanically. I'll tell you my personal experience. This is how I am learning. The moment the shower goes on my head, Om Bhadram Karnevi Shriyam Bhadram Pashimaksha Vidyajetra, Kaivalya Upanishad starts. As if it is a switch. Om Bhadram Karnevi Shriyam. And many times I don't remember how many times I have chanted. Whether only once or what. Because it is mechanical. And therefore, take some book or whatever and chant every day different chapter of Gita. But the same thing. It's so important. So, Nidrayam bodhaye chittam, the mind has to have three qualities. One, the mind is quiet. Second, the mind is alert. Third, the mind is vigilant. Quiet mind, alert mind, not going to sleep. Vigilant mind, do not collect any impressions on itself while interacting with the world. Quiet, alert, and vigilant. Then Nidrayam bodhaye chittam, therefore do not allow the mind to go to sleep. And if you are feeling too sleepy, go and sleep. Okay? I remember during your Corona festival, that time, 2 times it happened. While giving lecture, I say, come on, I can't talk. And I slept. See? So if you are feeling sleepy, better go to sleep. Swami, but there is no bed sheet here. Not here, at home. So, nidrayam bodhe chittam. Don't drag yourself beyond the capacity of your mind. Then, vikshiptam shamayit punaha. The mind is agitated, quieten it down. What is the agitation of the mind? Mind is thinking incessantly. It cannot stop thinking. And the thinking process creates a flow, a pravaha. And we get carried away by that flow. And therefore, to arrest the formation of the flow of thoughts, a speed breaker is required. See? Like when the road is very good, no traffic, straight, no problem of any kind, car is very good, and you are simply driving the car, in 2 minutes, you will get into that divine mode. And therefore, they have speed breakers on the road. So when the speed breaker, oh, I have to drive the car. Exactly the same way. When you are carried away by your thought flow, in between speed breaker, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai. First. Second thing, if you chant Sri Ram, Jai Ram or any japa continuously, you will become mechanical. We should not become mechanical. And therefore start playing with the japa or the mantra. Chant 2 times and keep quiet. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. After some time, again the thought will try to come out. So again, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Slowly, slowly, slowly. The mind is trained not to get carried away by the theme of the thought nor go to sleep. This is the technique. Then, pakshadvaya parityage. Do not support or oppose anything in life. No opinion, no advice, no suggestion. Pakshadvaya, now what he is telling is true, but what she was telling is also right. Who asked you? Pakshadvaya. Whether he is right or she is right. He is right. That's what I tell you. You are all my gurus. How? You cannot teach, advise anybody in this world. The best way is watch from a distance and keep yourself cool. Pakshadvaya parityage. Then parityage samprapte naiva chalayet. And when this is attained, now the mind is neither sleeping nor agitated, not argumentative, then naiva chalayet. Now keep cool without going to sleep. Now, how will you describe this experience of yours? You are seeing me. I cannot say you are hearing me. You are seeing me. But seer is not born. Try to play this So you are seeing the flowers, the backdrop, the mic stand, the camera, the table, everything. What is the meaning? A seer is not born. If the seer is born, and if somebody is sitting behind the camera and he or she is not able to see my beautiful face fully, then he or she will be, isn't it? Because a seer is born. See, friends. So seeing happens, hearing happens, but seer or hearer is not born. And for that, the Maha Mantra is Dekho Suno Mat Bolo. This is what is the invocation of the divine in our heart. Nidrashrayam sada chittam sarvalambana varjitam mano avastha vinirmuktam vidneyam mukti lakshanam. Chittam sada nirashrayam. Now the mind is not having any theme to think of. Mind has got the themes such as names and forms. Because the world is nothing but names and forms. So, nirashrayam sadachittam. Let the mind entertain no form, no name. Meaning, form you can erase very easily by closing the eyes. But the names or the sounds we can erase by remaining indifferent to any sound. When we remain indifferent, the seer or hearer is not born. When we participate in terms of comments, evaluation, suggestion, somebody is born. So, nirashrayam sadachittam, no ashraya. This point also, please recognize, very simple it is. Mind cannot survive without either the name or the form. That is essential diet for the mind. So, forms we can keep away by closing the eyes. But the sounds, like the hippo, they can close their ears. What a great thing it would have been if we can close our ears. Go to satsang, close ears. The only thing is, dekho suno mat bolo. When we respond or react, somebody is there behind that. Therefore, chittam sada nirashrayam. Then, sarva alambana varjitam. Now, this is another important practice. Never do anything mechanically in life. Whether it is your puja or arti or japa, anything, it should not be done mechanically. Now, how do we know we are doing it mechanically? If, for whatever reason, you are unable to do that, you will be left with a guilt in your mind. Today, I did not do the japa. I don't know what happened. Then you are leading mechanical life. Therefore, suppose you are doing the japa, then consciously decide today I am not going to do the japa. and wash the mind. Do we get the feeling of guilt? This I learned from one Mahatma. I was supposed to go for somewhere for lectures, and I said, "Sir, I have to go today. Tomorrow I got satsang somewhere." He was in a very jolly mood. "Don't go." So I kept quiet. How can I argue with him? But he could read my mind in no time. He said, "We should break our own sankalpa sometime or the other and wash the mind." No, I'm just telling you, you go. No problem. So I was very happy because I'm allowed to go. I went there. The place where I reached, there was curfew. No satsang, no nothing. What will you do? Tell me. See, friends, spiritual life should not be mechanical. Our love is mechanical every morning. Take this. I love it. Take it. Tomorrow काम आएगा. Therefore, sarvalambana varjitam. Do not depend on anything in life. Then, manaha avastha vinirmuktam. Now the mind is neither awake, nor sleeping, nor dreaming, nor in a samadhi. Just an incomplete examination to explain this is what must be, just imagine, what must be the experience of the space. That is the truth. Supports everything, rejects nothing, doesn't get influenced by anything. This is not done. This is our natural state. We don't have to do anything. Now, the common example, eyes. See the colors and forms. What the eyes have to do not to get influenced by any color and form? Naturally, we are divine. Unnaturally, we are devils. करना कुछ नहीं है. Manaha avastha vinirmuktam. Now, what are the avastha, the states of the mind? If I am in front of my wife, I am a husband. Then the husband starts barking. If I am in front of my daughter-in-law, the mother-in-law starts killing. Therefore, avastha nirmukta means we all have to play various roles in life. After the role is played, do not carry the burden of the load all the time. Over. This is so simple, friends. It's not difficult. This is ultimately leads to sahajavastha. We come across many times. Yesterday, one lady told me, Swamiji, this morning when I got up, I was so disturbed for something. The whole day was disturbed. Now today, I came for yesterday, we had satsang in Ajit's house. So, Swamiji, today what you told, exactly that was my problem. How do you know that? I said, look here, don't blame me. Know for certain. Satsanga is not a prepared lecture. Google, copy, paste. Today's world's parents, they are not Shiva Shakti. Do you know the parents of today's world? The father is Google. Anything you want to ask, Google is there. And mother is Amma Jan. You know Amma Jan? You are ignorant people. Amazon. Whatever you want, Amazon. You know this word I learnt where? Our watchman in our building in Mumbai. He told me, Swamiji, Amma Jan ने कुछ भेजा है. How can you be miserable, you tell me? Nirashram sadachittam sarva alambanvarjitam. Don't hold on to anything. And this happens is so beautiful, I tell you. This mala, somehow or the other, it doesn't remain with me. I tried so many times. Doesn't remain. And then, first time, there was one mala somebody gave me, and with that ek mukhi rudraksha and all kinds of things and all that. And there was one boy, small, but Vikalanga, very small. And so much, and he used to play the harmonium and sing bhajan, very nice. And he was coming with his mama on a bicycle. In front of the bicycle there is a container where you keep the things. In that he used to sit. You can imagine how small he was. And sing bhajans. And when I was going, his mama came on his bicycle and all that thing. And he said, Swamiji, what you want to give me the advice. I had nothing in my hand. So I gave that mala to him. He was so happy. That day I understood. It is not for me. So tyage naike amritatva manasho. Otherwise, it becomes such a big decorum. Hey, Rudraksha mala, Spatika mala, Tulasi mala, and Tulasi mala, there are various gods are hanging on that, No. Minimum, lesser the burden on you, happy you are. Monoavastha nirmuktam vidneya mukti lakshanam. This is what is called as liberation. Not dependent on anything. Sarvalambana shunyam cha dharayitva mano hridi yad jnanam jayate spashtam tad abhyasa paro bhaved. Now abhyasa paro bhaved, practice this. What is that? Sarvalambana shunyam cha. Alambana is support. In the initial stages, this happens with everybody. Spirituality is we look at others. Oh, he has got that kind of asana. I should also get it. Oh, he has got that mala. Very good. In Nepal, we came out of the temple, Pashupatinath, and shopkeepers are very smart. There were few people with me. So he came, did namaskar, Maharaji, aiye, gave a chair, and I sat there. Others thought that he knows me and I know him, but it was not there. So when he gave a chair, I sat. Then he gave me a cup of tea also. I was very happy. So he had a very big shop of various malas. So the whole lot entered there. Which mala, this is. And then one lady came. Swamiji, what is this mala? I said, whatever it is, you want to buy, buy. I said, don't buy. No, I want to know what is this mala. I have seen for the first time. The mala was Spatika, Rudraksha, and Tulasi. Alternate. Swamiji, what is this mala? This is a hybrid mala. What happens? Very simple. When you touch Spatika, you get wealth. Oh, thank you. Then you touch Rudraksha, everything goes away. Then you touch Tulasi, Hare Rama, Rama, rote raho. What will I get? What will I get? Therefore, sarvalambana shunyam cha dharayitva manohridi. Spiritual life is not a mechanical military drill. By the left, march. Padmasan, meditation. Spiritual life is not a mechanical drill. See, friends, but you will see most of the seekers, that is all necessary for disciplining the mind. All what we do, it has to be done by a perfect disciplined mind. Now, what is the disciplined mind? Disciplined mind is the one which is not a burden for ourselves. So, sarvalambana shunyam cha dharayitva manohridi. Then, yes, jnanam jayate spashtam. So, sarva alambana shunyam, meaning experience where the division between the experiencer and the experienced has dissolved. That is what is mentioned. Abhyasa paro bhavet. For meditation, it is mentioned. Dhyatru means meditator. Dhyatru, dhyane means meditation. Parityajya, when meditator and meditation is dropped, what remains is the truth. There is no struggle. There is no excitement. And there cannot be success or failure on the spiritual path. Failure means you could not get something. Success means you get something. What do you get when you sleep? Think. And what is the failure? I could not sleep last night. Come to satsang. You will have good sleep. So, yes, jnanam jayate spashtam tad abhyasa paro bhavet. So, this knowledge where there is no support given to the mind. Therefore, our understanding is what? We have got knowledge of chemistry, knowledge of physics, knowledge of cooking, knowledge of driving, remove that knowledge. In the language of J. Krishnamurti, objectless awareness. That experience where there are no contents. Jnanam jayate spashtam tad abhyasa paro bhavet. Therefore, we told you these two, three simple things. And I am very happy you never do it. Whenever you are not driving, that time, just try this. Start from 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Do not talk to yourself. फिर क्या करो? Bark. How simple it is. But inside, kurr, 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 kurr. And then to strengthen it further, listen to silence, meaning do not get disturbed by any sound. In this, we don't have to do anything. Once you understand this point, this is what it is. Yes, jnanam jayate spashtam. So that knowledge where there is no support, meaning presence or absence of the support is equal. Whether we are able to sit quiet and do meditation, and Swamiji, today's meditation was solid. Yesterday, liquid. Tomorrow, gaseous. See? Yes, jnanam jayate spashtam tad abhyasa paro bhavet. Work on this. Try. All the problems begin because of the speech. Work on this. So, three levels. Number one, don't talk to yourself. Second thing, listen to silence. Third thing, before you talk to others, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? I guarantee you, you will say no. The speech will be aborted when the speech disappears, when the shape disappears, where the eyes goes to the source, to the water. So if we put some ice cubes in water, after some time they will disappear. Have they died? No. They have gone back to their natural state. In the same manner, this experience is neither the sleep, nor anesthesia, nor soothing, nor drugs, nor drug. No, 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 no. And when the ice cubes merge in the waters, there are no efforts. There is no noise. And the best part, there is no achievement. And therefore, on the spiritual path, there is neither success nor failure. When the ice cube remains as ice cube, what is the loss? When it dissolves in the water, what is the gain? See, my friends, Purnamadaha, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, this is the meaning. Oh, we thought you are concluding the lecture. We all have only this knowledge. When Purnamadaha, see, when you study Ishavasya Upanishad, the Shanti mantra is this. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते लेक्चर खत्म हो गया अरे यार शुरू हुआ है therefore practice this it's not difficult ये ध्यायन्ति परम शून्यम निष्कलम निरवस्थितम ते यान्ति परमं स्थानम जन्म मृत्यु विवर्जितम ये ध्यायन्ति परम शून्यम absolute void. Absolute void means where no attributes can be attached. So what are the attributes attached? North, east, west, south are the attributes attached to the space. And how they come? They come with reference to some conditioning. So that direction where there is the sunrise is called as east. That where the sun sets is called as the west. And based on this one east, all other directions are established. See? And when you start taking them seriously, then you go to the various people and start hanging cones everywhere. And you hit yourself. What happened? That pyramid. Get out of all that rubbish. So, ye dhyayanti param shunyam. Experience of The absolute void is just being. Meaning, presence or absence of anything has no impact on us. Like the space is untouched by the contents. Again and again, recognize this, my friends. We don't have to do anything. Our hearing ability is not contaminated, whether it is Ram Ram, Jai Jai Ram, or it is abusing. No. See, the nose is not contaminated, whether it is a good fragrance or a dirty smell. Therefore, this knowledge cannot contaminate us. We do not become wise, we do not remain otherwise. Therefore, that experience where experiencer is not born is the truth. And therefore, there cannot be a success or a failure. This is called the Param Shunyam, absolute void. Edhyayanti Param Shunyam. Then Nishkalam. There are no kala. Like Chandra Kala. प्रथमा द्वितीया तृतीया चतुर्थी पंचमी षष्ठी सप्तमी अष्टमी नवमी दशमी एकादशी द्वादशी त्रयोदशी चतुर्दशी पंचदशी और पूर्णिमा 15. Then Amavasya 16. What is the moon? 17th. We talk all the time about the kalas. You don't observe Ekadashi? No, I don't observe. Oh, then I said, I observe Panchadashi. Panchadashi? Yes. What is Panchadashi? Puran Masi. Then Daba ke khao. Friends. Therefore, our attention is only on the kala. Man is Purna. One kala, he is a son. The second kala, he is a husband. The third kala, he is a father. Therefore, we are all kalakar. How simple. So, ye dhyayanti param shunya nishkalam, no kala. Niravasthitam. It is beyond the description of any kind. Whether it is or it is not cannot be said. If we cannot have the experience of our absence, is it a necessity to say, I am that? Somebody asked me, Swamiji, did you read that book, I am that? I said, no. Why? Because I am that. बुक रीडने से कुछ नहीं होता. Just be relaxed. Hey, friend. शब्दजालम महारण्यम चित्त भ्रमण कारणम. तो ये ध्यायन्ति परम शून्यम निष्कलम निरवस्थितम. When you become extremely subtle in your being, you get a different vision, my friends. This vision cannot be explained. Effects can be explained. For example, what are you seeing? You are seeing me. But is it the truth? No. You are not seeing me. You are seeing the light reflected on my face. If I am sitting where light is not falling on my face, can you see me? You cannot. What are you seeing? Is only the reflected light, not the original. There is a light between the bulb and my face. Do you see in between? Why? There is no instrument, upadhi, where light can reflect. Friends. No, because we can't see the light in between, therefore there is no light. No, there is light. What is that light? It is a dark light. Dark because we cannot see, and in his light only everything is known. न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेमा विद्युतो भांति कुतो यमग्नि तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वम तस्य भाषा सर्वमिदं विभाति. दिव्यम ददामि ते चक्षु पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम. Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita to Arjun. Bhagavan was more eager to show Vishwarup darshan to Arjun. And the moment Arjun was ready, he started showing. And Arjuna was confused, not seeing anything. Ah. And then Bhagavan realized his mistake. You will not be able to see with these dumb eyes. Therefore, Divyam Dadami Te Chakshu. I give you the divine vision. And what is the divine vision? Seeing beyond the obvious. So many people are here. Why they are many? Because in between them there is a space. But do we see the space? We do see, but we don't recognize. See, friends. So, ye dhyayanti param shunyam. So, in the absolute, there is no subject-object divinity division. Nishkalam, there is no kala, niravasthitam, it cannot be spoken of in a particular manner. Te yanti param sthanam, they have attained fulfillment, attained completeness in their life. And what is that? Janma mrityu vivarjitam. You go beyond the concept of birth and death. In fact, nobody is born, nobody dies. It's all bluffs. If you are studying this, and if you get the news about somebody's death, and after that, if a thought comes to your mind, अब अपने को भी मरना है. Whatever sadhana you are doing, gone to dogs. Learn to live. One oldie, he was talking to his grandson, and smart grandson, because he was digitally conceived and downloaded. Anything can happen in AI. So that old man was told, Beta, one day we have to die. The child full of life. Dadaji, yes, we have to die only one day, is it not? Yes. Rest of the time, live. But you are dying every day. How simple it is. If you are 100 years, one day only you die, but rest of the time, why don't you live happily, cheerfully? But we don't live at all. We only die. Morning I didn't get tea, mar gaye. There was no sugar in the tea, mar gaye. The tea was cold, mar gaye. Arey, kabhi to jinda raho. See, friends, spiritual life is not becoming Gambhirananda. What? यार क्या करो? जब से realize हो गया ऐसे. See, देवा दिव्यस्तथा चान्ये धर्मा धर्म उच्चस्त तत्फलम आश्रयाश्रय विज्ञानम samsarasya cha bandhanam. Don't get lost in all supports too many times. See, this devata, this devi, that devi, this bhagwan, that bhagwan. Are Ram, 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 Ram. And he who gets lost in that, there is only one thing, sin or merit, sin or merit. Ekadashi, we should not eat rice. And somebody will, oh, what will happen now? I have taken food on Ekadashi. Nothing will happen. Why? You will not be there. You will die. You will go to hell. Remember, anything that disturbs your mind is a sin. Sukha dukhe same krutva. Labha labho jaya jayo. World comes to us in the form of complementary opposites. They are not opposed to each other. Many times this word dvandva is translated as pairs of opposite. They are not opposite, they are complementary. See? Husband and wife, when they are opposite, they fight and divorce. When they are complementary, they fight and continue. So fighting is a complementary. When you know this truth, you can never be serious in your life. Therefore, whatever you are doing, attention should not be on the gods, etc., should be on the mind. Once I was going in Maharashtra somewhere, there is one Renuka Devi place in Mahur, a little bit of mountain and deep forest. When we are going halfway somewhere, there were nice tea shops and all that. I said, hey, stop, we'll have a cup of tea. So we stopped there. Then there was one temple, very old dilapidated temple. So my friend said, Swamiji, should we go? I said, yes, go, no problem. So we went there. And in the temple, there were snakes, scorpions, and all that. So we had to go carefully. And what is the name of the temple? I said, I don't know. Find out somewhere. It was written there. Mandev temple. I said, what is this Mandev? I said, mind is the God. If your mind is at peace, you have realized God. Manadev. We propitiate God, is it not? Propitiate your mind. And what is that? It is recognition, wisdom, that everything in this world exists in complementary opposites. You have no choice. See? Then what is to be done? Same krutva. Accept gracefully both the things. Victory, defeat. Joy, sorrows. Gain, loss. If there is no death, life has no meaning. If there is no disease, doctors have no meaning. If there is no poverty, riches have no meaning. Everything is necessary. Otherwise, life will become bore. And that boredom in the rich people expresses as depression. Why? Only one-sided. All comforts come, no difficulties. Friends, both things are necessary in life. Thode gam hai, thodi khushiya. Then the life has a taste. Even if you are a Bengali, keep eating rasgulla. After some time, hey, come on, kuch chutney do yaar. Everything is necessary in life. Then you will discover one principle. The principle is, from every single experience of our life, we are propelled toward the divinity. See? Difficulties, problems in our life are an asset if we can stand on them and go ahead. Therefore, all these various kinds of gods, etc., don't get too lost in the gaudy thing. Ashraya vijnanam. Therefore, the controller, the controlled, all the time, depending on Krishna. No, don't trouble him. He is very much in your heart. He manifests. He doesn't come from anywhere. In Ramcharitmanas, when Bhagwan Ram's birth was described. The words used are Bhaye Prakata Kripala Deena Dayala. Bhagwan manifests. Doesn't come from somewhere. Allow him to express. He's suffocating inside. His suffocation is our misery. Let him express. One example I had given somewhere. We all travel and we all have to get a suitcase. Any suitcase in the world you take, it is always small. And then a point comes, अभी जगह नहीं है. What to do? Add some space. Can you add space to the suitcase? Then remove the sixth pair of shoes. But then it is matching with that sari. Remove that sari also. So when you remove the garbage, the space is created. In the same manner, the divine that we are is covered, occupied by the garbage. Possessions, relations, and kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. By this divine space is covered. Empty yourself and the divine manifests. Therefore, don't seek God. Then let Him seek us. When I come to Sydney, the first person I think of is this sweet couple. Why? Because I know they are available, they are capable, they are willing, and they are lovely. So many people are here. See, friends, when we are seeking the right kind of persons for our job, is it not he is also seeking a right kind of instrument through which he can express? And what is the right kind of person? He whose suitcase is empty. He whose mind is empty. In that empty mind alone, the divinity manifests. This is what it is. Ashraya ashrayi vijnanam. Don't become dependent on anything. See, sarvam paravasham dukkham, sarvam atmavasham sukham. And when we get lost in this upasana, samsarasya cha bandhanam. You know, in that book, with what do you call that book? Yoga, Tripura Rasya. In that, Parshuramji was given to do upasana for Tripura Devi. Here also Devi Kalottara Agama. Same thing. And he was told so many rules and regulations. He did it for a day or two. No. He did it for more than 12 years and he got frustrated. Came back. Come on, what I'm doing? Same thing. Ding, 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 ding. How long I am going to do this? And who is this Devi? I only say, Sukha karta, dukha karta. Sometimes dukha karta, sukha karta. Frustrated. And then he comes back to his guru. And I think I have wasted my life 12 years. Why? What happened? What you told me, do this, do this, do this. Who is this goddess? Tripura Devi, Tripura Devi. Don't we do that? We now Ganeshotsav is coming. They go to buy Ganpati from the market. And ये कितने का है? This is 2,500. 2,500. सोना लगा है क्या? Acha Babuji, how much you want to pay? I'll pay 200, 200. 2,500 to 200. How it is? ठीक है, I'll go to other shop. Okay, take it. Now he gives you, you bring home, keep you, puja. Then, Ganesh Bappa, Ganpati Bappa, I have bought this lottery ticket for 1 rupee. I should get $1 million. Okay. He laughs. मेरी कीमत 200 रुपए. And you want so much money. Friends, the day you discover this joy, then you understand we are beggars asking this, asking that. The real purpose of the upasana is your mind is emptied of all the desires and the inquiry kindles. Who am I? What is this world? Who is God? What is spiritual practice? So ashraya, ashrayi vijnanam. This relational existence with reference to gods is samsarasya bandhanam. आश्रयो द्वंद्वमित्युक्तम द्वंद्वत्यागात् परोदयः जीवन मुक्तस्तदा योगी देहत्यागात् विमुच्यते. आश्रयो द्वंद्वमित्युक्तम. These dvandva, the complementary opposite, are the things wherein we are holding on. When there is misery, we go to God. Oh God, kindly remove the miseries. This again I learned from one lady in Goa. Very nice, good family. I stay with them. And very rich. There is no limit to the riches. There is nothing which can be called as incomplete in their house. Husband, wife, healthy and successful. Sons, healthy, successful. They joined the business. Business is multiplied million times. They also have got children. Children also very good. Studying very well. No bad habits, no nothing. Everything. Even if you find out, there is no problem. So one day that Amma came, Swamiji, yes, they listen to my talks every day. They must have heard that Bhagavad Mahapuran more than about 5-6 times. That is their routine. You have to hear every day. So, Swamiji, I want to ask you, yes, everything is so good in our life. किसी की नजर ना लग जाए. See? We always have a doubt. Everything is good. But if something happens, see friends, nothing can happen to us. What can happen to the space if there is a bombardment or टूट गई क्या? Nothing happens. See, जीवन मुक्त सदा योगी. Therefore, ashrayo dvandamityuktam. So whatever is the support, that is the complementary opposite. You will suffer because of that. Then dvandva tyagat. Now what is the dvandva tyag? The seeker and the sought, the knower and the known, the experiencer and the experienced. Dvandva tyagat. When experience, where experiencer is not born, is the truth. As a result, parodayaha. Parodayaha means what? See, be attentive. The space supports all shapes and yet beyond all shapes. The vision supports all colors and forms and yet the vision has no color, no form. Mind supports all thoughts, good and bad. Mind is neither good nor bad. Out of the gold, we make two statues, one that of Rama, second that of Ravana. Because of the Ravana statue, gold doesn't become unholy. Because of the Ram, doesn't become holy. Slowly, this will come to your understanding. Therefore, there is nothing like good and bad in this world. Support is never influenced by what is supported. Vision is not influenced by colors and forms. We are not influenced by satsang. That is the truth. Friends, but when we become, Swamiji, आजकल meditation होता नहीं. What is the reason? गर्मी है ना? Friends, so द्वंद्व त्यागात परोदयः. Do not give any choice to yourself. Choiceless existence. Has the vision any choice? What color and form will come in front? Have the ears any choice? Whether it will be good words or bad words will come? Is there any choice? Good dream and bad dream will come? Is there any choice? Waking dream, deep sleep, samadhi will come and go? No. Lesser the choices we exercise, more happy we are. Jivan Mukta Sada Yogi. Such a seeker is Jivan Mukta. Jivan Mukta means although he is living, but he is beyond the limitations of life and death. That is Jivan Mukta. Then Deha Tyagat Vimuchate. And therefore, whether the body is there or not doesn't make any difference. Therefore, remember this. Even if a single thought passes in our mind about our death, so far whatever we have done, Ganga ji mein chala gaya. Death is the biggest bluff. When a pot breaks, what happens? The pot is made of clay, for example. Then it is into pieces. So pot is existence. Pieces are existence. Existence can never be destroyed. Then those pieces are powdered. Pieces died. But the clay is still there. In the same manner, when the body dies, what happens? Nothing. 5 elements which were borrowed to make the body, they go back. Who died? And the space which was contained in the pot, is the space liberated? No, it was never bound. When the space is in the pot, is it bound? No. That time also it is space only. We have given the name Ghatakash. In the same manner, in this part of the body is the part space, the Chidakash. And when the body breaks, meaning all the elements are disintegrated, go back, nothing happens to. And therefore, the body is in me, I am not in the body. Is it not our experience? We are not identified with our body in the dream, deep sleep and samadhi. Yet we continue to exist. So we are not because of the body. The body is because of us. करना कुछ नहीं है. Change your focal length. The study of scriptures is aimed at giving us a vision. When your vision changes, your perceptions change. When perceptions change, your interactions change. When your interactions change, your experiences change. When experiences change, the quality of life changes. Where from it starts? Change your vision. बुरी नजर वाले अपनी नजर टेस्ट करा ले. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम.